You guys, we finally have a memoir, a tell-all coming from one of the Browns. Christine has a book coming out September 2025. I have already pre-ordered it. Now, the real question is she going to burn it all down? I mean, the show is still filming. Mykelti has spoken about a season 20 and 21. So my question is, how much dirty laundry is Christine going to reveal in her book? We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to take a quick second and say thank you to everyone for all of your words of support and encouragement this past week. If you haven't been following along on my social media platforms, I did have a mommy makeover last week and I'm just starting to feel like I'm able to tiptoe my way back into rejoining the human race. So I guess we are going to see how this video goes. We know that the Brown family has already filmed content for season 20 of Sister Wives, and a couple weeks ago on her Patreon, Mykelti referenced there being a season 20 and 21. She was speaking in regards to her and Tony probably not being featured very much going forward because they live so far away from like the main 5 parents. So we know the show is going on. We have long discussed on this channel that we don't think that the real tea will be spilled until the show is over because all of the deep dark skeletons in the Brown family's closet has a high likelihood of being pretty gnarly and it could maybe, probably, definitely get the show canceled. I mean, remember, Paedon said as much during that John Yates interview.
A lot of times you flock to one of two things. Not every time. Statistics are strong, but not every single case. A lot of times, if you were in an abusive relationship, you go to another less abusive relationship that is. So you say because you get hit less often, you're like, oh, they must really love me, and it's with both. Or you go to the exact opposite, and you go to someone that will never, ever, ever hit you. Dad would never hit Robin. Dad would never hit Robin. Dad would never hurt me. Would never hit Robin. But after having experienced negative relationship, she knew how to find other negative relationships. Robin probably saved several of our lives. Not definitely, but very maybe. Definitely saved a couple. I want to go into thorough detail.
Robin came into the picture, how old were you when Robin came in?
12.
So that's,
So you're saying she was able to recognize what was going on.
Like the bad things that were happening.
Oh yeah. I'm not confirming or denying anything.
So
I really would like to go into thorough detail. I would really, really love to go into thorough detail. And I'll make you a deal. During the very, very last episode of Sister Wives, when the last episode,
I will drive to Utah right fucking now if it takes that. I don't know what state you're in. I will go. Where are you? I will find you.
I'm Utah. I'm in Ogden.
There we go.
I have family in Ogden.
Oh, fun! After the last episode of Sister Wives airs, I will give you guys the legit dirt.
It just aired.
No. The very last episode.
He means the very last.
Oh, okay.
When it is still a financial option for my parents, for all 5 of them. It is still a financial option for all 5 of my parents and many of my siblings. So I am not going to do anything that could possibly hurt the show because it is still a financial option for many of them.
Yes. So,
I want the show to last as long as it possibly can.
Well, we know
it has helped us.
Yeah.
Yes. I want the show to last as long as possible. And if I know for a fact that if I let certain things out there, that it will really harsh the show. It will really, really hurt the show if I let certain things out there. Certain things that I would really like to let out.
No, we don't want that. We don't want you to jeopardize anything for anybody. We don't want that.
I had pretty much given up on any of the 5 parents spilling any kind of real tea while the show is still going. And the kids that have tiptoed around speaking out go quiet in relatively short order. I had resigned myself accepting the fluffy bullshit that gets fed to us on the show while we in the Sister Wives community put together the real deal. It's fun. We're like Columbo. It's like a game for us. So imagine my surprise when it's announced that Christine is writing a tell-all book. My initial reaction is like, yes, queen, burn it down. But I gotta stay cautiously optimistic because this is the Brown family after all, and they will protect the show at all costs. There's no cover art yet, but it looks like the book is set to be released September 16th, and it will be called Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom. Of course, I pre-ordered it, so we will be doing a Reality Squad book club once it comes out. Here's what Amazon has to say about Christine's book. From TLC's Sister Wives star Christine Brown Woolley, a groundbreaking and heartfelt memoir about living in a family like no other and finding the strength to leave Mormonism and the only life she's known behind. Christine Brown Woolley had always dreamed of having a picture-perfect family, beautiful children, an adoring husband, and of course, a sisterhood of wives to share him with. Raised in Utah by practicing polygamists, Christine knew her life was less than normal, but that didn't stop her from loving the full house of her childhood any less. Becoming Cody Brown's third wife in 1994, Christine finally found the big, happy family she had hoped for. When TLC's hit show Sister Wives premiered in 2010, Christine knew it was her chance to shine a light on the brighter side of polygamy, the helping hands, the lively discussions, and their unmatched devotion to each other. But the cameras also revealed a much darker truth. Now, in this candid tell-all, Christine shares for the first time the journey that led her away from the Mormon church and the bold path she is carving to live apart from all she has ever known. Moving, genuine, and insightful, this is a uniquely powerful tour de force of Christine's journey toward and beyond her time in the spotlight as a sister wife. All right, so on the off chance that the book hasn't been sent to press yet, let me talk about some of my hopes and dreams that I would like to read in this tell-all book. Christine, girl, you gotta talk about the murder origin story of your family. A member of your mom's family kills the leader of your religion who happens to be your grandpa. We know you have thoughts on that, and I would love to hear about how that all played a part in your parents getting together, in your childhood, in your parents' divorce. Also, Christine cut off her mom when she left her dad, and we never heard how Christine came to patch things up with her mom. What was that process like? Also, what's up with you and your Aunt Kristen, Christine? You acted straight up afraid of her on the show when she was speaking out against polygamy, and really, your lives parallel each other in some interesting ways. You both left your husbands and your religion entirely in your 50s. You both have a lot in common, and I would love to see a sit down between Aunt Kristen and Christine on the show in a future season. There's some tea in the book they all wrote together back in 2012, but we know for the most part that it was a lot of fluff and bullshit. I want to know about life before the show. What was Mary like? What did she do to your kids? Why won't you consider having a relationship with her now? We've heard about some failed courtships before Robin came into the family. What was up with those? If you're writing a tell-all, we want the deets. Why did those courtships fall through? What was the real deal with Robin coming into the family? Because season 1, episode 1, Christine pretty much told us she thought it was all a terrible idea. But then we get like 10 years of putting on this face of one big happy family. Sure, Christine talks about moments of jealousy and needing to work on her marriage with Cody, but obviously, Cody straight up abandoned his first 3 households when Robin came into the family. So what's the behind the scenes deal there? And this may not be something Christine would speak on because it's not her relationship, But what was Cody's relationship like with Mary? Paedon speaks of her being the favorite. Now, Cody acts like she was a shrew from the minute they got married. They appeared very much in love for the first few seasons of the show. I would love to know how Christine perceived Cody and Mary's relationship. And this book has got to talk finances. I want a spreadsheet with how the dollars and cents broke down. At this point, we know this was a none for all and all for Cody financial setup. Everyone was responsible to pay for themselves and also support Robin at the same time. I want Christine to give us the inside scoop on what those conversations were like regarding finances. If you're writing a tell-all, you may as well let us know what happened with Gwen and your wedding, Christine. It seems pertinent to a memoir of your life, no? And then I would love for her to wrap up with what was the separation from Cody like behind the scenes? How did it practically go down? What steps did Christine take? What was Cody like off camera? Also, how often does Cody see your kids now? We suspect never. And the final thing I want Christine to talk about in her book is how did you come to the decision to sue Cody, to establish paternity, to sue for child support? What was that conversation like behind the scenes? I want to hear from you guys. What are you hoping to read in this book? On a scale from 1 to 10, how much of the real deal do you think we are going to get? Obviously, I will devour every morsel regardless, but I would appreciate some hot goss. I'm just saying. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. As always, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check out my second channel and my podcast, Mostly Harmless. Links for both of those will be down in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, and X at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.